So, Chris.
Just to clarify, the merging of the BA art course with other BA fine art courses at CSM will happen. What become one thing? I'm sure, yeah.
What she said, just to clarify, is that the CSM and the BA fine art course here, the CSM BA fine art, they want us to work together, and they want it to be, at the moment we're wasting money and resources because we're doubly doing things, and they see, from a management point of view, that we could work together in a way that would benefit the students, and that is the idea behind this thinking. Whether or not we agree with it is another thing. And she said that in terms of us merging with that course, she didn't definitely say it will happen. She said it was under review still, but we have been told by the people who are reviewing it that it probably will happen. The rector, in his letter to us, his words were, which we have in a letter, in my view, Byam is secure in my view. He likes Byam, and while he's on board, I don't think it's going to disappear as a place or as an individual building. After he's gone, who knows what could happen. I think it's our job now to ensure that all the great things about Byam are brought to real light in what we're doing. And I think it has been through the community, and I think that will, as those things are brought to light, that will continue through the students who come here as we change things now.
Just the only changes that have been spoken about are the change of this to being on the CSM archway, which is a bit kind of casual, and the merging the fine art course. The removal of these buildings has never been brought up at any meeting I've been present on.
When's it been discussed as the CHM archway? So we haven't heard anything about that previously.
It's just started to be referred to that in some college level meetings as like the archway site.
And they have a go at us for calling it St Martin's instead of Central St Martin's. They call us CSM archway.
Yeah. That's the angry thing.
Okay.
John?
I just want to say that, that to refer to us and not inform us of what we're being referred to really angers me, actually.
Yeah. Can I just say, along those lines, it came to light in the meeting yesterday that the central administration refer to things such as estates, human resources, IT, libraries, which are all integral and very important parts of the administration of any university, but it's referred to in their internal memoranda as the top slice, which I just found quite entertaining. The implication being that here we are sat on bottom slices.
I was just saying, the thing that's really worrying me now is this idea of CSM archway and the management thing, and that seems like a totally new issue, which in fact I'd say we need to, is more of a priority maybe than the budget. I mean, it seems to me that suggests the destruction of Byam in not too long a time.
I think, as far as that concerned, if I can just say, when Alistair comes down for the open meeting, it's a very good thing to discuss with him, because I don't think any of us really know enough to go on, and it's not worth getting into a flap over it. Let's just speak to him and see.
And we should be really positive about what we've got here. The reason we're doing it is because we love it here and it's different. We had a guest lecturer a while ago, and she said it was so wonderful to come to what she felt was probably one of the last real art schools. And we're not doing it because we're really unhappy, we're doing it because we are really happy with everything that has been there.
We're passionate. Can I just ask, was I correct in what I said? You have an obligation to get back to the university.
I don't. No. We could be totally silent, but the student union doesn't think that would be very productive to not talk to them.
Is it possible for you to be open with what your? I think what people's concerns are here is that you're in our very personal meetings, and it seems a bit unusual for you to be presenting ideas to them that we're not aware of.
We're not presenting ideas to them, just to clarify. We are an independent body. Our only obligation to students. We hold no obligation to the university. Anything that I take through will be to try and facilitate a meeting based on your vote, not for me to report back like a spy. That's not what we're here to do.
When the rest of Central St Martin's moves to King's Cross, they're going to be sharing the same parish as us are going to be very close, and it is my absolutely convinced view that it's going to be hugely to the advantage of students at Byam Shaw to have what I think is going to be a very well equipped and really rather sensational new college, and I think we'd be extremely derelict of opportunity if we were not to see ourselves as being part of this. And I don't think for a moment it compromises the particular identity of Byam Shaw. I think it just gives a more exciting arena within which we can flourish.
Yeah, I mean, it's very important to me that, you know, this idea of Byam Shaw's identity, and it came up in our last meeting that we've been possibly referred to as CSM Archway by certain people, and I just wondered if you knew anything about that, or whether that was, you know...
No, as far as I'm concerned and aware, the name Byam Shaw is not under threat.
Okay.
But that said, it is very important that we all recognise we are part of the college as a whole, and we are part of that community. And I would argue that we have the best of all possible worlds from that point of view.
Can I just reply that, you know, when we, the third years, joined this course, we were already part of CSM, and I knew that.
Yeah.
But, you know, I chose to come to this college because of its, you know, what I saw as its advantages, as well as being part of CSM. So, I mean, you know, I'm not kind of looking for any sort of separation, but that's just important.
I can only speak for myself, but I knew I wanted to go, I thought I wanted to go to St Martin's, and I looked at the course. I remember looking at it just on the internet, and I saw that you were split up into 3D, 4D and 2D, and this is something I was really against, and it really upset me that that was happening. But then I saw everywhere else, and all of the other London colleges, I knew I wanted to come to London, were doing the same, and it was only Byam Shaw that I saw that would allow you to do all disciplines of the art practice, because I know that I, as well as a lot of people, haven't found themselves yet in what they know they're good at, and that's what was so important about Byam Shaw to me. And I hadn't even seen Byam Shaw yet. It was when I came and I looked at it, I was like, it's perfect. I came here and I felt completely like comfortable, and that's the reason why I initially came here, because I went through St Martin's, and I feel like it's the alternative course, and it should stay as an alternative course for people who might not know what they are. Do you understand?
No, absolutely. No.
I just want to say, what my worry is that the next logical step in terms of the heads of CSM will be, once this becomes kind of another geographical location between King's Cross and Byam Shaw, connecting, maybe we'll go down to workshops in King's Cross, maybe they'll come up to workshops which are a different thing with Byam Shaw, and then after a while they'll say, well look, we've just got this bit up here which is all the way from there, wouldn't it be easier if we just moved you all down here where all these workshops are?
I think, had there been a decision that we were too small to count, that would be acted upon at the point of merger. And they very quickly said that we're not a viable entity given the size we are, etc., etc. But on the contrary, people have recognised that it's valuable for the university to have in its gene pool something that is different and of this size. So I would say that the view is that we bring variety to the gene pool, and that's